just arrived in Florence after taking a 2-hour train from Rome, and after you watch this video, make sure to watch our Rome video that we're gonna link at the end. This is our second stop on a 3-week trip all over Italy, so be sure to hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date on all of our latest Italy adventures.
We are starting our trip off at the Accademia Galleria of Florence, which is where Michelangelo's David is. We're spending the next 2 days exploring all the best that Florence has to offer.
So we're currently waiting in a very long queue for our time reservation to get into the gallery. And the line where you enter is all the way where the flags are. All the way up there. And you just have like a line for your time and you just wait to get let in, and that's that. Lots of queuing here.
We weren't sure if we were going to be able to find it very easily because we seemed like we lost in the Italian museum. This one was very obvious.
It's right in front of us as we walked in. Did I?
Tilt the camera out.
I'm showing the bottom half too much. Most people come to this museum to see this famous statue. It's very big and advanced for its time. That's what we are reading. That's why it's so significant. But now we're going to explore the rest of the museum. I just read that this specific work of art became the model for what Christ would look like on the cross for many, many years to come. We just finished at the museum, and the main thing to see is definitely Michelangelo's David.
It's very small. I think we spent more time waiting in line than walking to the museum.
When we went through every exhibit and read all the signs, I think max you need an hour, but most people could probably do it in about 30 to 45 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah, but anyways, just be prepared to wait in line even with your advance ticket reservations. This morning we started bright and early at sunrise. Very chilly this morning.
Definitely chilly.
Yeah, we were walking around to see the cathedral in this beautiful morning light. But later this morning we're going to get to go inside and tour the Cathedral Santa Maria del Fiore. You can also climb to the top of the clock towers and the dome.
Bell tower.
The bell tower, thank you. You can climb to the top at the bell tower and the dome, but unfortunately, since I'm pregnant, that's strongly advised not to do. So we will not be doing that.
It's going to be a great, beautiful Saturday.
There is so much beautiful, ornate detail on the cathedral itself as you get up close and kind of admire it. It's honestly just incredible.
If you stand from far away, it's so intricate that it almost looks like it's fake.
Yeah.
Like it's digital or something.
Yeah, it has like an interesting art effect, but the closer you get, you can see all the detail, and it is just absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to go inside later today. You guys, if you followed along in our Rome video, you know that we never saw a fountain. They were all closed. And we see a fountain here. Our first fountain of our Italy trip in Florence. So we're walking around a very famous plaza with lots of other museums that we just sadly don't have time for on our trip. Like the Uffizi, and what was another one? The Museum of Plaza Vecchio. We're probably saying all of these really poorly. But there's also some, I think there's the Gucci Museum over here as well. It's a Gucci store. There's also a Gucci store and a bunch of designer stores in this plaza. But this is a really pretty building to definitely just stop and check out even if you don't have time for the museum, like us. So the cathedral opens at 10:15, and we were like, oh, let's get in line. The line is already all the way around the front, and then all the way back down the side, and you have no idea how long it goes.
Another line and another day.
So our ticket is actually begins at the Santa Reparata, which is essentially a tomb.
Crypt.
Yeah, beneath the cathedral. And then we have a few other sites included that we will be exploring afterwards. And hopefully they all connect, otherwise we'll be waiting in line. We are currently in the crypt underneath the cathedral that was excavated. There's a huge archaeological area that we're going to explore and learn more about. We've been reading that very privileged people were buried down here in the crypt, like popes and bishops and certain people of importance. This cathedral is very beautiful. It is not as ornate as some of the other churches that we saw in Rome. A lot more like stone, some stained glass. There's a painting down there that we're going to check out. So beautiful. I love the ceiling paintings. Lots and lots of people. A sea of people. Oh gosh.
We're about to head into the Baptistry. It's one of the things included in the ticket we got. This should be cool. Baptistry.
So pretty. I think I like the inside of this more than the inside of the cathedral, to be honest. It's much more ornate, lots more art, even though there is a lot of scaffolding in the center still. It took us a second to realize, but the whole ceiling is actually covered in like a fake cover because the whole ceiling is being restored. So there's a bit of a picture right here of what it typically looks like. So it's even more beautiful than what we're seeing right now.
So the mural at the top, which is currently covered by a replica mural, is a construction of different scenes from different parts of the Bible. So it has a key.
It shows the different parts of history that, like Joseph getting sold into slavery, Adam and Eve, and each row is a different story, as Caleb mentioned. Now we're headed into our last site that's included with our ticket into the cathedral, and that is the museum. It's a miracle.
Not as much lines at the museum.
There's no line for the museum. All the other ones have very long queues. Caleb is currently standing on this small dome.
That's scary.
This is scary. Maybe you should get off of it. Stop. Come on. Another Michelangelo statue. These are some fragments from the original Santa Maria del Fiore Cathedral that we were just touring. That is from the 1500s. This door is one of the original doors of the Baptistry from the 1300s. It's crazy. And this is the Baptistry door from the 1400s. So it looks like each century they created a new door for the Baptistry. Just made it to the top of the museum. There's a little terrace with beautiful views of the dome. There's a few vintage photo machines around Florence, and it's like a popular thing to do to get some pictures as a souvenir. We've heard hit or miss things about whether or not they work or not, so the people in front of us, it worked for them, so fingers crossed that we can get some cute pictures. It's a €2 coin.
Oh, we need a plan.
the coin in, and then it supposedly starts. Just finished taking our pictures, and now we have to wait about 4.5 minutes, and hopefully they'll come out here. Oh, it came out! Oh, it's so cute! It turned out pretty cute. You can tell in the first one we were not ready. This angle is not very flattering on me, but...
The kissy one is cute.
Cute little souvenir.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one is cute. We're currently trying to find a wine window here in Florence. They're very famous in the Tuscany region, and there's a few different ones around Florence. We love a glass of wine, and it's just kind of a fun thing to do.
The one we went to last night had a plastic cup to be served to you, I guess, because you're in the street and people take them. This one gave a real glass, which I appreciate.
Yes, it said that if you take it with you, it's an €8 souvenir. How is it? So we just got to Piazzale Michelangelo to watch the sunset. And as expected, a million other people are here. Everywhere. Trying to get pictures and videos of the sunset. Sunset from there is absolutely stunning, but oh my god, it is so crowded and chaotic.
Santorini sunset vibes on the wall we went to.
Yes, so just be prepared. We still do recommend the spot because it's so gorgeous and iconic, but be prepared to be with hundreds and thousands of people and being pushed and shoved, all trying to get a picture and video of the same exact view.
That's about it.
Yeah. This morning is our last morning in Florence, sadly.
We are at the Boboli Gardens. It's free admission day, so we don't have to pay for a ticket, which is awesome.
Oh, so nice. The first Sunday of every month is free admission, whether you're local or a tourist. So we're gonna explore the gardens for a few hours. There's also a villa that you can go in. Gardens are actually huge with lots of different things to check out. So you could easily spend, it said, like 2 to 4 hours just in the gardens. But sadly, we'll only have about an hour the way our itinerary allows. FYI, there are a lot of steep climbs, as it says on the map.
Sydney is struggling.
Hey!
This little baby inside is sucking up all the oxygen, I think.
But obviously, the higher you go, the more kind of better views down the garden you get. It's gorgeous. It's a perfect place to have a picnic and just sit and read and take in all the beauty. Wow, there's so many views overlooking the city. I was not expecting this, but I guess with all the climbing we've been doing, makes sense.
A lot of steps up, might as well have a good view.
Yeah. This is one of the sections they said hard climb. We're going straight down. It doesn't really show well, but what'd you say? Yeah, going down, we're worried about slipping on the gravel. Gardens are absolutely beautiful right now, the time of year, since it's fall. There's not much flowers or anything in bloom. It's more like trees and
greens
and good views and villa views and stuff like that. But it is definitely very hilly, as we've mentioned, and kind of uneven terrain. So
bring your walking shoes.
Yes, make sure you're in walking shoes, good shoes, have some water, and honestly, bring a book or a little picnic, because I wish we had time to just sit around and enjoy a little bit more. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to follow along on all our Italy adventures. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, a pigeon just, did you see that? A pigeon just literally hit my arm.